10 billionaires who disappeared without a trace. Where are they now? They had everything: private islands, super yachts, and fortunes worth billions. And then they vanished. No goodbye, no trace, just gone. But here's the shocking part. In some cases, people claim they've seen them, living under new identities. From secret escape plans to shadowy government deals, the stories you're about to hear sound like Hollywood scripts, except 100% real. And trust me, billionaire disappearances aren't just mysteries. They're blueprints to lives we can barely imagine. Let's uncover 10 billionaires who walked away from everything and what might have happened to them. 1. Robert Allen Stanford. The Caribbean king who vanished into prison.
Until today's conviction for bilking investors out of some $7 billion in a scheme that spanned 20 years.
Imagine living in a 57,000 square foot mansion, owning a cricket stadium, and flying between private islands in your own jet. That was Robert Allen Stanford's reality. Twist. But in 2009, the billionaire banker disappeared from public life overnight, later found guilty of running a $7 billion Ponzi scheme. The twist? Before his arrest, rumors say he had plans to escape to a secret Caribbean island where he'd hidden millions. Some former employees swear not all of his money was recovered.
They were ill and they died pretty much poverty-stricken. The whole thing is very sad, and it's sad for Stanford's family.
Raising the question, did part of his fortune vanish with him? 2. Ho Van Ton. The Vietnamese tycoon who chose the jungle. Backstory. Ton's family owned sprawling rubber plantations, gold mines, and real estate across Vietnam. In the late 1980s, war and political turmoil threatened everything. Twist. Instead of fighting, Ton walked away. Completely. He and his son lived in the jungle for 40 years, wearing bark clothes, eating wild fruit, and avoiding human contact. When journalists finally tracked him down, he had no idea who the current president was, or that his family fortune still existed, untouched. 3. Mohammed Al-Fayed. The billionaire who quietly slipped away. Owner of Harrods, the Ritz Paris, and one of the richest men in the UK. He was often in the tabloids, especially after his son Dodi's death with Princess Diana. One day, he sold everything, the stores, the hotels, and moved into near-complete seclusion. Friends say he spends his days between secret properties in Switzerland and Morocco. Mystery. Some believe he's writing a memoir that will shock the royal family. 4. Li Hejun. China's solar king. Li was once China's richest man, leading the world's biggest solar company. His talks about green energy inspired millions. But in 2015, during a speech, he simply left the stage mid-presentation. Hours later, his company stock crashed 47%, wiping billions. He hasn't been seen publicly since. Some say he's hiding from debt collectors. Others claim he's in a remote Himalayan monastery under a new name. Isabel dos Santos. We'll continue with other billionaires such as Victor Vekselberg, Isabel dos Santos, Mikhail Khodorkovsky, Robert Durst, Ghislaine Maxwell-like cases in elite circles. 6. The mysterious yacht disappearance of the shipping king. A Greek billionaire, master of a vast shipping empire, spent his summers sailing the Aegean Queen, a luxury yacht worth millions. Known for his meticulous nature, he rarely took risks at sea. Twist. One sunny afternoon, he set out alone. Days later, the yacht was found drifting in perfect condition. The engines were running. A half-eaten dinner sat on the table. But the billionaire? Gone, as if plucked from the deck by invisible hands. Some say it was a tragic accident. Others believe rival shipping families orchestrated his disappearance to claim his empire. No body, no clues, just an empty yacht and a fortune without an owner. John McAfee. The tech billionaire who deleted himself, John McAfee, creator of the famous antivirus software, turned his $100 million fortune into a life of wild adventures, political runs, and cryptic online messages. He thrived on chaos, and disappearing was his favorite trick. Twist. He faked multiple deaths before his reported suicide in a Spanish prison in 2021. But hours after his death was announced, millions in crypto began moving from wallets only he could access. Was it coincidence? Or proof that McAfee never really died and is still playing the ultimate digital hide-and-seek? Eight. The fashion billionaire who walked into the desert. An Italian luxury brand owner, adored by celebrities, shocked friends when he spoke of needing a spiritual reset. His plan? A solo journey into the vast Sahara Desert. Twist. He was never seen again. Weeks later, search teams found his Rolex and passport buried in the sand, as if he had shed his old life like an unwanted garment. Did he meet a tragic end in the desert's unforgiving heat, or did he find the peace he sought in a secret life, far from the runway lights? Nine. The steel magnate who fled in a private jet. Backstory. An Indian steel tycoon with a $3 billion empire faced mounting legal troubles. Yet, on paper, he remained untouchable. Until one night in Singapore. Twist. He boarded his private jet bound for Hong Kong, but no arrival was ever recorded. Flight logs vanished. Air traffic controllers had no record of his landing. Whispers suggest he's living in a nation with no extradition treaty, enjoying his billions in complete secrecy. 10. The casino king who vanished mid-party. Backstory. In Macau's glittering gambling scene, one man ruled them all, a casino king whose VIP parties were legendary. One night, he hosted his biggest yet. Twist. Midway through the night, he stepped into his private suite. Security footage shows him entering. Then the cameras go black for exactly 4 minutes. When the feed returned, he was gone. Hook in the hook. No one saw him leave. No alarms. No signs of struggle. Just a missing billionaire and a mystery that the casino refuses to discuss to this day.